Hello class 10. In today's class we are going to discuss nested loops. That what is a nested loop? See, if a loop exists inside the body of another loop, it is called a nested loop. If a loop exists inside the body of another loop, then it is known as the nested loop. Okay, it means if a loop contains within another loop, if a loop is contained within another loop, then it is called nested loop. Now we have three types of loop: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. We can make the nested loop of all these three loops. So in today's class we are going to discuss that how to create nested for loop. How to create nested for loop. See, if a for loop used within another for loop, then it is said to be a nested for loop. If a for loop used within another for loop, then it is said to be a nested for loop. Syntax. See, for initial value, text condition, update value. This is syntax of for loop. So see this outer loop, and see this is the body of this outer loop. This part is the body of this outer loop, and inside the body, if you notice, we have one more for loop. There is one more for loop inside the body of the outer loop. So if this inside for loop is within the outside for loop, so such type of for loop is known as nested for loop. Okay, using nested for loop we can write the patterns programs, we can do the series programs. Now let us see some examples based on this. So always remember, in the nested loop, one loop is inside of another loop. Okay, inside the body of another loop. Just see, once again I show you, this is the inside, this is called inner loop, and this is the full is the outside one, this is called outer loop, and both together is called nested loop. Now let us write a program to print 1 2 3 4 5 4 times in a rectangular form. It is in the rectangular form. So write the programs in Java to display the following patterns. So it is printing 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. So public class pattern 1, public static void main. We are not importing any package because we are not going to do any inputting. We have taken two variables, ij, I for the outer loop, I to create the outer loop, j to create the inner loop. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 4. Now why? Because there are 4 rows. See, first row, second row, third row, 4 rows. So there are how many rows are there? 4 rows are there. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 4, I plus plus. Like this, only if there are one more row is there, 5th row, then I less than equal to 5 will be there. Now let us see what we are printing in each line. In each row we are printing 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We are printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the inner loop, what we have taken, for j equal to 1, j less than equal to 5 and j plus plus, the value of j is changing by 1. Okay. Now see, first time the value of for I is 1. So 1 is less than 4. Yes. So the control gets in the body of the loop. Condition is true. Since condition is true, I value is 1 and 1 is less than 4. So control gets inside the body of inner loop, outer loop, that is this inner loop. Here one more loop is there for j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 5. This loop is executing how many times? For 5 times, 1 to 5, and its value is changing by 1. The first value of j is 1, 1 less than 5. Yes, the system out print j means 1 is printed, and this blank space is there to print a gap between two numbers. After 1 space, then 2. So 1 is printed. Then it goes for the next iteration, that is j plus plus. So j plus plus will be 2. 2 is less than 5. Yes, the system out print j means 2 is printed. Now again go 2 plus plus 3. 3 less than 5. Yes, the system out print 3 is printed. This is 3 is printed. Again next j 4. 4 less than 5. Yes, the system out print j after 1 space 4 is printed. Next j 4 plus plus 5. 5 less than 5. No, 5 equal to 5. Yes, then system out print 5. 5 is printed. So 1 2 3 4 5 is printed. Okay. Now we need to change the line now. Since we are using the system of print, so it is not changing the line. Print is used. So all the values are printed in the same line without changing the line. So in the first row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printed. Now to shift the cursor to the next line, to change the line, we have to use the system out print ln. It will cancel the effect of a system out print and change the line. So the line is changed now. Now the control goes for the outer loop. Okay, we have completed the 5 times, so control goes for the outer loop. The outer loop will be I plus plus. That means now I value will be 2. So 2 is less than 4. Yes, 2 is less than 4. So once again condition is true. So once again this J loop will be executed. So again J loop will change from 1 to 5. The system out print 1, then next 2, 3, 4, 5, and after 5 J becomes 6. The 6 is less than equal to 5. Condition false. So it comes out and again change the line. Now it goes for the again next line. Next line will be 3. For the third line, third row, the 3 less than equal to 4. Yes, 3 is less than 4. The again condition is true. Again the J loop will be executed and it will be printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again system out println will change the line. Again it goes for the next line. Next line will be 4. 4 less than 4. No, 4 equal to 4. Yes. So now condition is true. So once again the J loop will be executed and the J loop will vary from 1 to 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be printed. And after changing the line again I plus plus, the 4 plus plus 5. The 5 is less than 4. No. 5 is equal to 4. No. Condition became false. So now condition became false. So the control comes out of the outer loop, that is I loop, and stops the program. Now let us see this program in BlueJ and see the output. Pattern 1. Here is the program. Compile. No syntax error. Close. Void main. OK. And here is the output. You can see the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 times. Alright. So this was the first program. Now let us see second program. Our second program is triangular form, right angle triangle form. It is printing 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you tell me there are how many rows? There are 5 rows. In the first row we are printing 1, second 1, 2, third 1, 2, 3, fourth 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have taken once again int ij, I for outer loop, j for inner loop, and there are how many lines? 5 lines are there. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5. This time we have taken I less than equal to 5. So our outer loop will run for how many times? 5 times. And j loop for j equal to 1, j less than equal to I, j less than equal to I, j plus plus. Okay, j less than equal to I and j plus plus. And see the value of first time, the value of I is 1. Value of I is what? 1. 1 less than 5. Yes, the control comes to the inner loop. J equal to 1 and j less than equal to I. Since I value is 1, so our j loop will run how many times? 1 to 1. That is only for one time, single time. And system out print, it will print the value of j. So what is value of j? Value of j is 1. So 1 is printed and a blank space. Now next j will be 2. So 2 less than or equal to 1. No, condition false. 2 is not less than or equal to 1. So it will come out of the inner loop and change the line. Now it goes for the outer loop. Outer loop is what? 2. I value will be 2. I plus plus 2. 2 less than 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. Now for j equal to 1 and j less than equal to I means j less than equal to 2. That is now inner loop will run for how many times? 2 times. J equal to 1, j less than equal to 2. Now what is first value of j? First value of j is 1. The system out print j, that is 1 is printed and a blank space. Next j will be 2. The system out print j, the 2 is printed in the same line. Line is not changed since we are using the print. Now next j will be 3. 3 less than 2. No. 3 equal to 2. No. Condition false. So we come out of the inner loop and the system out println will just change the line. It will cancel the effect of print. Now we go for the next I. Next I will be 3. Next I will be 3. The 3 less than 5. Yes, for j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 3. So this loop will run for how many times? 3 times. Again j value is first time first, 1 is printed. Next j will be 2, 2 is printed. Next j will be 3, 3 is printed. Next j will be 4. Condition becomes false. Change the line. Again go for the next I. Next I will be 4. The 4 less than 5. Yes. The for j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 4. So this time this j will print 1, 2, 3, 4. Line will be changed. Again go for the next I. Next I will be 5. The j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 5. Okay, the system out print our j loop will run for 5 times. First value of j is 1. The 1 is printed. Next j plus plus, 2 is printed. Next j plus plus, 3 is printed. Next j plus plus, 4 is printed. Next j plus plus, 5 is printed. And next j will be 6. The condition becomes false. 6 is not less than or equal to 5. Line change. Again go for the next I. Next I will be 6. 6 less than equal to 5. No, condition false and program is stopped. Okay, now let us see this program also. Pattern 2. Compile the program. No syntax error. Close. Get the output. And here 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now let us see one more program. This time in the next pattern you want to print 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Last one 1, 1, 2. This time 1 printed once, 2 printed twice, 3 printed 3 times, 4 printed 4 times, 5 printed 5 times. So same loop int ij. There are how many lines? There are 5 lines. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. Now for j equal to 1, j less than equal to I, j plus plus. Same way, just like last program. And now see, this time no need to print j. This time like last program, we have to print I. Like first time value of I is 1, the j equal to 1, j less than equal to 1. The j is executed how many times? 1 time. And 1 time it prints the value of I. I value is what? 1. 1 is printed. Then system out println will change the line. It goes for the next iteration of I plus plus will be 2, 2 less than 5. Yes. So for j equal to 1, j less than equal to 2. Then now this j loop will run for how many times? It will execute for 2 times. It will execute for 2 times. The first time value of j is 1, the system out print I. The I value is what? 2. The 2 is printed first time. Next j will be 2. Again second time I is printed. The 2 is printed 2 times. Now next j will be 3. Condition becomes false. System out println will change the line. Again go for the next iteration of outer loop I. I becomes 3. 3 less than 5. Yes. So for j equal to 1, j less than equal to 3. So this inner loop will execute for how many times? 3 times. So 3 times it will print the value of I. So what is value of I now? Value of I is 3. The 3 is printed 3 times. See, third line. Now system out println line will be changed. Next I 4. The j equal to 1, j less than equal to 4. The j loop will run for how many times? 4 times. And what is being printed? I is being printed. The I value is what? 4. The 4 is printed 4 times. Again line is changed. Cursor is shifted to next line. Again next I will be 5. 5 less than 5. No, 5 equal to 5. Yes. The for j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 5. The system out print I. The 5 is printed once. Second time 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The 5 is printed. Now line change. Again next I will be 6. Condition will be false and program will be stopped. Now let us see the output. And open the program. Compile. No syntax error. Close. Right click. Void main. OK. And here is the output 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. So in our today's class, what we have learned? We have learned the nested loop. So we practice these programs. Thank you.